Who is physically stronger, men or women? A simple question that has become somewhat of a heated debate over the past few years because, I don't know, for some reason, common sense just isn't very common. Especially when you consider that there is a collective of people out there who think that women are either just as strong as men or if not even stronger than men. That women can keep up with men on a physical basis and in some instances even surpass them. Claressa Shields, the female boxing superstar, being one of the people in this collective. And we discussed this before in a video I had from a few months ago, and we talked about how Claressa Shields called out Keith Thurman, a male boxer, and challenged him to a boxing match. However, Keith Thurman wouldn't be the only boxer that she would call out. She would also go on to call out 3 other boxers, including Triple G, Sean Porter, and even Jake Paul of all people.
I think I can beat up Keith Thurman. Triple G, he's older now, but I can give Triple G a run for his money. I think I can beat Sean Porter too.
I can beat up Jake Paul.
And for some odd reason, Claressa Shields is convinced that she not only stands a chance against these men, but that she can even beat them in a genuine boxing match. One reason she thinks she can do this is because she apparently spars men on a regular basis, and she's even dropped a couple of them. Also, she's an Olympic gold medalist and an undisputed champion. Like that would fucking matter in this instance. But all that delusion would just come to hit Claressa right in the face, right on the chin actually, because a video from 2018 surfaced of her sparring a man, a pro boxer by the name of Arturs Amitovs. I know damn well I probably fucked that up. But you see he's 6'1", you know, pretty relatively unknown boxer. But in this video, Claressa Shields and Arturs over here, you know, they're having a little spar going on, and for a lack of a better term, Claressa gets her ass dropped. And this video has been going viral for like the past week or so, with many people clowning her for getting dropped like that. And I would just like to say that it is very deserved. She deserves all this clowning that she's getting. And because of the virality of the video and all this stuff about her calling out male boxers and then getting dropped by a relatively unknown one in sparring, Claressa decided that she needs to come out and just address the video.
He was so mad that I embarrassed him that him and his coach decided to put him on some gloves that had very little to zero padding in it. The padding had 0 to no padding in it. Period. Period. That's what it's about. You think I got a problem with getting dropped? And yes, I ran to my car and I grabbed my knife and I was going to cut Derek Santos. Guess who stopped me? Coach John. Because I would slice his old ass up, because don't ever cheat against me.
So for one, I'm going to just be completely honest with you, bro. Like, with this whole, there was no padding, he took the padding out of his gloves thing, let's just be honest, bro. That's bullshit. Like, nobody believes that this man really took the padding out of his gloves. Like, I am very confused, too, why that was her excuse for getting dropped. Like, the dude took his padding out of his gloves. Bro, how could you take padding out of gloves without people realizing that the padding's not there? Like, hold on. Bruh. How would you take the padding out of this without someone knowing? Like, where could you make a cut that would be like, oh yeah, they ain't gonna know. I'm gonna just snatch the padding out there. It's gonna look just the same though. Like, you can't take the padding out of a fucking boxing glove without people realizing. Like, to me, that just would have been way too obvious. Also, can we just talk about how much of a psychotic move it is to, after you get dropped by a sparring partner, you run to your car, grab a knife, and come back in to stab his coach? Like, what the fuck?
You think I got a problem with getting dropped?
I think you fucking do. Yes, I do. Most people, when they get dropped, they'll go grab knives to stab people. Like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, you know, I got dropped. You know, I think the best course of action would be to stab. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, we seriously need to check her mental state. Maybe she didn't took one too many hits. Now, the boxing coach of that fighter, Derek Santos, would go on to respond to Claressa on Instagram in these 3 big old essay response messages. And I'ma just be honest with you, bro. I'm not reading all that. But the basic synopsis of what he was saying is that she's lying, and why would they want to spar a woman, and why would they need to even cheat in a sparring match against a woman, you know, stuff like that, right? But something I did find interesting in these 3 big old essay responses is that he said that they sparred for 2 rounds prior to that clip, and in those first 2 rounds, Arturs, or however you say his name, was instructed not to hit hard, you know, just to go a little light, you know, sparring, right? And she's a woman. But because Claressa Shields was talking so much shit, he told him to hit her back, hit her hard, she a fighter. He even said said she is a big girl multi-champ. So it seemed like she had it coming. I believe that she was talking shit, bro. I mean, you see how she talk. You think I got a problem again? I can see her, bro. She calling out male boxers, talking about I beat Triple G and all this shit, bro. I can see her now. Dude going light on her. She hit him up a little bit. Oh yeah, this nigga ain't shit. I can see her saying that. I can see her saying that. Then he dropped her ass. And like, bro, she really did bring all this shit onto herself. It is, the whole situation to me is just pretty funny because she went on all this time talking about how she could take on these male boxers and all these fighters, what she could do and all this stuff, and then she gets dropped by a relatively unknown dude in a sparring match that nobody even knew about. Like, ordinarily, if a woman was to spar a man in a boxing match in the gym or whatever, if she got dropped, nobody would make fun of her. Nobody would be like on her head top. People just be like, you know, that's what happens, you know, hope she okay, whatever. But because Claressa talking all this shit, that's why people laughing at her. I mean, you talking about you could beat Keith Thurman, who was 30-1. The only person he lost to was Manny Pacquiao, one of the best boxers ever, and Keith Thurman has 22 knockouts. You talking about you could beat Triple G, who has 42 wins, 2 losses, with 37 of those wins being by knockout. You also say you could beat Sean Porter, who has 31 wins, with 17 being by knockout. Bro, like, these dudes have knocked out more people than she's even fought. She's only had like 14 fights. Only 14 fights, and she's only knocked out 2 people. Mind you, she's going against women who are weaker and who are going to be easier to knock out than a grown man. And you've only knocked out 2 of them. They've knocked out more people than you've even fought, bro. Even if you threw her one MMA match in there, that's still, bro, 17 KOs, 22 KOs, 37 KOs against grown ass men. Bro, she would stand no chance against any of them. Bro, even if she fought Jake Paul, she wouldn't stand a chance. She wouldn't even stand a chance against Jake Paul. Fuck it, she wouldn't even beat Dylan Dennis. Like, bro, I'm telling you, I mean, y'all know how it is. You know, boxing a pretty dangerous sport. I think she done took one too many hits to her head, man. You know, she got hit in the chin a couple of times, her neck snapped back, and now she just talking crazy. She done took too many hits, bro. You know how it is with boxing, man. Motherfuckers get CTE and shit, they don't be knowing what they talking about. That has to be what it is. Like, I don't know what convinced her that she could do this shit. Especially when she getting dropped by people that don't nobody even know about. Like, who is this artist guy? Nobody knows who he is. He's only had 7 matches. Shit, if anything, he's the closest thing to her fighting Jake Paul. So she can't beat him. She can't even beat Jake Paul. Bro, this is just crazy. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit a like, comment, subscribe, with the bell. Turn on post notifications, share this video on the road to 1,500 subscribers. Like and sub so we can get there. Thank you all for your support. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you to everybody's been subscribing. I'm out though. Catch you guys next time.